Today, we are going to have 3 segments in this program. We are going to have the Q&A segment, we are going to have the specialist segment, and finally we'll have the school presentation segment. I'm very sure if you happen to follow well this program, actually you are going to benefit. IQ Inter-School program is a very important program that is really educating us, reminding us, and even informing us on issues that maybe we were not aware of. Now, let me start direct to Q&A, that is question and answers. And here I'm today starting from my right hand side, where I'm having Mkolani Secondary School. Mkolani Secondary School, I'm going to start with the very favorite and loved subject. This is physics subject. My first physics question goes to Mkolani Secondary School. Mkolani, according to scientific law, what is neither created nor destroyed, but only change in form? What is either created nor destroyed, but only change in form?
Energy.
Good. My first question to Eden Secondary School. The question goes, the angle formed by 2 radii of a circle at the center is called. The angle formed by 2 radii of a circle at the center is called
central angle.
Good. Question 2, Mkolani Secondary School. Mkolani, dash is the part of a line which extends and without end in one direction only. Dash is the part of a line which extends and without end in one direction only.
Line.
No.
Vertical line.
No.
Longitudinal line.
No. The right answer is ray. Ray. Question 2, Eden Secondary School. Eden, mention 2 types or shapes of a prism. Mention 2 types or shape of a prism.
Rectangular prism and square prism.
No. The right answer is rectangular prism and triangular prism. Question 2, Mkolani Secondary School. Mkolani, kinetic and potential energies are the types of. Kinetic and potential energies are the types of.
Mechanical energy.
Good. Question 2, Eden Secondary School. Eden, dash is a circle whose square root of its radius is 1. Dash is a circle whose square root of its radius is 1.
Grid cycle.
No.
A sphere.
No.
Small cycle.
No. The right answer is unit circle. Unit circle. Question 2, Mkolani Secondary School. Mkolani, a tendency of an object falls or drop to lower levels in a fluid is called. A tendency of an object to fall or drop to a lower levels in a fluid is called
Sinking.
Good. Question 2, Eden Secondary School. Eden, the transfer of heat from matter from a region of high temperature to a region of lower temperature is called. The transfer of heat through matter from a region of a higher temperature to a region of lower temperature is called.
Diffusion.
No.
Heat latent.
No.
Osmosis.
No.
Heating.
No. The right answer is conduction. Conduction. And from there, let me move to chemistry questions. Chemistry questions. My first chemistry question goes to Mkolani Secondary School. Mkolani, dash is the compound which is not likely to contain hydrogen. Dash is the compound which is not likely to contain hydrogen.
Copper.
Good. Question 2, Eden Secondary School. Eden, Why is hydrogen gas used to fill weather balloons? Why is hydrogen gas used to fill weather balloons?
Because it's lighter than air.
Good. Question 2, Mkolani Secondary School. Dash is the process in which water vapor in the air get cold and change into liquid that form clouds. Dash is the process in which water vapor in the air get cold and change into liquid that form clouds.
Condensation.
Good. My question goes to Eden Secondary School. Eden, the number of moles of solute present in 1 kg of solvent is called? The number of moles of solute present in 1 kg of solvent is called?
Molar mass.
What?
Molar mass.
You are right. Good. You can say molarity. Molarity. Question 2. Mkolani Secondary School. The metal that is used as a catalyst in a hydrogenation of oil is called? The metal that is used as a catalyst in a hydrogenation of oil is called?
Iron.
No?
Hydrogen.
No?
Zinc.
No? The right answer is nickel. Nickel. Question 2, Eden Secondary School. Dash refers to the existence of atoms of the same elements having the same atomic number but different mass number. Dash refers to the existence of atoms of the same elements having the same atomic number but different mass number.
Isotopy.
Good. Question 2, Mkolani Secondary School. Mkolani. A group of atoms with unpaired electrons and act as a single atom is called?
Radical.
A group of atoms with unpaired electrons and act as a single atom is called?
Radical.
Good. Dear viewer, this is IQ Inter-School Challenge on air, and I'm having 2 secondary schools participating in this challenge. I'm having Mkolani Secondary School from Mwanza, and I'm also having Eden Secondary School from Ilemela, Mwanza. These 2 schools are participating in answering a number of questions in this challenge. But you can also participate in this program by sending us your request through the numbers which are there displayed on your screen. Let me move to another subject, and now I'm moving to biology subject. My first biology question goes to Eden Secondary School. Eden, dash is the scientific grouping of organisms according to their similarities and differences. Dash is the scientific grouping of organisms according to their similarities and differences.
Classification.
Good. Question 2, Mkolani Secondary School. The study of internal structure of living organism is called? The study of internal structure of living organism is called?
Cytology.
No.
Entomology.
No.
Ecology.
No.
Biology.
No. The right answer is anatomy. Anatomy. Question 2, Eden Secondary School. Eden, the hereditary disease in which the blood cell does not clot is called? The hereditary disease in which the blood cell does not clot is called?
Hemophilia.
Good. Question 2, Mkolani Secondary School. Mkolani, in which class or group does fish belong? In which class or group does fish belong?
Pieces.
No.
Animal.
No. The right answer is class fish. class fish. Question 2. Eden Secondary School. Eden, in which film does the grasshopper belongs? In which phylum does the grasshopper belongs?
Chordata.
No?
Insecta.
No? The right answer is class anthropoid. Class anthropoids. Question 2. Mkolani Secondary School. What is the scientific name for a cat? What is the scientific name for a cat?
Musca domestica.
No?
Insect.
The right answer is Felis catus. Felis catus. Question 2. Eden Secondary School. Eden, a biological process by which a parent living things split into more than one daughters as tiny organisms with identical futures with the parents is called? A biological process by which a parent living thing split into more than one daughters as the tiny organisms with identical futures with the parent is called?
Meiosis.
No.
Mitosis.
No.
Budding.
What?
Budding.
No. The right answer is binary fusion. Binary fission. Question 2. Mkolani Secondary School. The interaction between two species in which two organisms benefit from the interaction is called? The interaction between two species in which two organisms benefit from the interaction is called?
Mutualism.
Good. Question 2. Eden Secondary School. The ready-made antibodies induced to human body is termed as the ready-made antibodies induced to human body is termed as
Antigen.
what?
Antigen.
Can you speak loudly?
Antigen.
No?
Antibody.
We call them artificial immunity. Artificial immunity. Question 2. Mkolani Secondary School. A hormone which prepares the body to face a dangerous or stateless situation is known as? A hormone which prepares the body to face a dangerous or stateless situation is called?
Adrenaline hormone.
Good. Dear viewer, from there I'm moving to another subject, and this is geography questions. My first geography question goes to Eden Secondary School. Eden, what is the name given to the atmospheric layer which is characterized by high coldness? What is the name given to the atmospheric layer which is characterized by high coldness?
Barosphere.
No.
Stratosphere.
No.
Lithosphere.
No.
Mesosphere.
Good. The right answer is mesosphere. Good. Question 2. Mkolani Secondary School. The gas present in atmosphere which filters out some of the sun's ultraviolets high and provides an effective shield against radiation damage to living things is called? The gas present in the atmosphere which filters out some of the sun's ultraviolet high and provide an effective shield against radiation damage to living things is called?
Carbon dioxide.
No.
Nitrogen.
No.
Hydrogen.
No.
Ozone layer.
Exactly. Good. We call it ozone. Question 2. Eden Secondary School. Eden, dash is the creeping, flowing, sliding, or falling of weathered rocks down the slope under the influence of gravitational force. Dash is the creeping, flowing, sliding, or falling of weathered rocks down the slope under the influence of gravitational force.
Maswali.
Good. Question 2. Mkolani Secondary School. Mkolani. Dash is a state of continuous deficiency of moisture in the ground leading to the scant or little vegetation. Dash is the state of continuous deficiency of moisture in the ground leading to the scant or little vegetation.
Transpiration.
No.
Precipitation.
No.
Water cycle.
No. The right answer is aridity. Aridity. Question 2. Eden Secondary School. The process of low but steady increment of desert like conditions to large areas leading to the bareness is called the process of low but steady increment of desert like conditions to large areas leading to bareness is called
Desertification.
good. Question 2. Mkolani Secondary School. Mkolani. Mention 2 examples of methods used to record the data. Mention 2 examples or method used to record the data.
Data collection, data analysis.
No?
Data collection, data representation.
No?
Statistics.
Methods are note-taking, telling, filling in questionnaires, drawing, tabulation, tape recordings. Question 2. Eden Secondary School. Dash causes movement of land masses away from one another by pulling land masses apart, resulting into tearing. Dash causes movement of land masses away from one another by pulling land masses apart, resulting into tearing.
Tension force.
Good. Question 2. Mkolani Secondary School. The irregular gillies found in the limestone surface, which separate lime from region, is called the irregular gullies found on the limestone surface, which separate limestone region, is called
Ibabisa.
no,
Mantle.
no,
Satellite.
no. The right answer is gorge. Gorge. Question 2. Eden Secondary School. Eden. The drainage system in which the stream do not flow in accordance with the relief and rock structure is referred to as the drainage system in which the stream do not flow in accordance with the relief and rock structure is referred to as
Dendritic.
what?
Dendritic drainage.
Yeah, you're right. You can call it decadent drainage system. Mkolani Secondary School. Umbra means
Is a total shadow.
good. And from there, I'm moving to English question. Dear viewer, this is Q&A, and this is IQ Inter-School Challenge on Air. You can also join this challenge by participating in it directly. You can you can send us your request to the numbers which are there displayed on your screen. I'm moving to English questions. And my first English question goes to Eden Secondary School. Eden, the plural form of the word water is? The plural form of the word water is?
Water.
Good. Question 2. Mkolani. The arrangement of events in a story is called? The arrangement of events in a story is called?
Plot.
Good. Question 2. Eden Secondary School. The creative language and imitated social realities which can be transmitted in the form of writing or speech and reflects human experience is called? The creative language and imitated social realities which can be transmitted in the form of writing or speech and reflects human experience is called?
Literature.
Good. Question 2. Mkolani Secondary School. Mkolani, what is the past participle of the word go? What is the past participle of the word go? Huh?
Gone.
Huh?
Gone.
Good. Question 2. Eden. Change the following sentences into past tense. Change the following sentence in the past tense. I am playing soccer now. I am playing soccer now.
I was playing soccer yesterday.
No. The right answer is I played soccer yesterday. I played soccer yesterday. Question 2. Mkolani Secondary School. The question goes, what is the opposite of the word death? What is the opposite of the word death?
Life.
Good. Question 2. Eden Secondary School. Eden, the synonym of the word expensive. The synonym of the word expensive.
Cost.
Good. Question 2. Mkolani Secondary School. The place where birds lay eggs is called? The place where birds lay eggs is called?
Net.
What?
Net. Nest.
No? Good. The right answer is nest. Good. Question 2. Eden Secondary School. The young one or the young of the bird is nestling. The young of the duck is duckling. What is the young of the eagle? The young of the bird is nestling. The young of the duck is duckling. What is the young of the eagle?
Eaglet.
Good. Question 2. Mkolani Secondary School. Mkolani, a specialist that deals with the eyes in the hospital is called? A specialist that deals with the eyes in the hospital is called?
Optist.
Good. Dear viewer, I'm moving to another subject. And now I'm moving to Kiswahili subject. My first Kiswahili question goes to Eden Secondary School from Ilemela, Mwanza. Mnyama tembo kwa jina lingine huitwa? Mnyama tembo kwa jina lingine huitwa?
Ndovu.
Good. Swali kwa Mkolani. Dash ni mfumo wa sauti za nasibu zenye maneno zinazotumiwa na jamii ya watu fulani kwa lengo la kufikisha mawasiliano. Dash ni mfumo wa sauti za nasibu zenye maneno na zinazotumiwa na jamii ya watu fulani kwa lengo la kufikisha mawasiliano.
Lugha.
Good. Swali kwa Eden. Dash ni hadithi zinazosimulia matukio ya kihistoria. Dash ni hadithi zinazosimulia matukio ya kihistoria.
Talii au visakare.
Good. Swali kwa Mkolani. Taja aina mbili za mofimu. Taja aina mbili za mofimu.
Mofimu huru na mofimu tegemezi.
Good. Swali kwa Eden. Dash ni sanaa inayotumia lugha yenye ufundi wa mazungumzo au maandishi ili kufikisha ujumbe kwa hadhira au jamii. Dash ni sanaa inayotumia lugha yenye ufundi wa mazungumzo au maandishi ili kufikisha ujumbe kwa hadhira au jamii.
Fasihi.
Good. Swali kwa Mkolani. Toa mfano mmoja wa ngeli ya kivi. Toa mfano mmoja wa ngeli ya kivi.
Kiatu kimechanika, viatu vimechanika.
Good. Swali kwa Eden. Taja kazi 3 za fasihi andishi. Taja kazi 3 za fasihi andishi.
Kuelimisha jamii, ukosoa jamii, kuburudisha jamii.
Good. Swali kwa Mkolani, shule ya sekondari. Neno shati limekopwa katika lugha gani na kuingizwa katika Kiswahili? Neno shati limekopwa katika lugha gani na kuingizwa katika Kiswahili?
Lugha ya Kiingereza.
Good. Swali kwa shule ya sekondari ya Eden. Kamilisha methali hii. Kamilisha methali hii. Mwenye shibe, mwenye shibe.
Halalinja.
Hapana. Mwenye shibe hamjali mwenye njaa. Swali kwa Mkolani. Kamilisha methali hii. Kamilisha methali hii. Nazi mbovu. Nazi mbovu.
Haramu ya nzima.
What?
Haramu ya nzima.
Good. Dear viewer, that marks the end of the first segment, which is Q&A, which means question and answers. From there, we are going to have a short break. But when we come back, we'll have another segment, which is the specialist segment.
Naam, ndugu watazamaji, kwa majina naitwa Mahamba Sebastian, ni mtaalamu wa mambo ya teknolojia katika elimu. Leo tangazia mambo mbalimbali ya teknolojia, faida za teknolojia, lakini vile vile kuitumia teknolojia hasa katika masomo. Tumeona tangu karne ya 19 teknolojia imekuwa inabadilika. Watu wanatumia vifaa mbalimbali kama kompyuta, wanatumia simu na internet au mitandao kuhakikisha kwamba wanatumia wa kufundisha na kujifunza. Na hii ni moja kati ya skill tunaita ni umahiri. Ukiachia skills mbalimbali kama mawasiliano, kama kufikiria tunaita critical thinking, kama pia nyingine tunasema ni creativity au ubunifu, moja kati ya umahiri mwingine ni wa teknolojia. Teknolojia imekuwa inakwenda kwa kasi sana. Na ndio maana sasa tunagundua kuna vumbuzi mbalimbali zinafanywa na dunia, na moja wapo tunaitwa artificial intelligence. Sasa huko ndo tunataka tuende sasa sisi kama jamii hasa ya Watanzania na jamii mbalimbali kuhakikisha kwamba tunaingiza watoto wetu katika hii modality au modo ya kutumia teknolojia na ujifunzaji. Faida za teknolojia ziko kama zifuatazo. Moja ni kurahisisha shughuli za mtu anofanya. Lakini mbili, pia imeweza kutunza kumbukumbu mbalimbali. Tunaweza kutunza mafaili badala ya kuweka kwenye faili zile za masijala, tunaweza kutunza document au nyaraka mbalimbali kupitia kwenye teknolojia. Vile vile imekuwa inarahisisha mawasiliano kati ya jamii moja na jamii nyingine, au kundi moja na kundi jingine, au nchi moja na nchi nyingine kupitia teknolojia. Ziko faida nyingi sana. Nije kwenye elimu. Tumeona sasa tangu kutokea kwa uviko 19, COVID-19, jamii yetu iliweza kustaki, iliweza kusimama kutokana na teknolojia, kwa sababu tulikuwa tumefunga shule na wengi walishindwa kuweza kupata hata elimu wakiwa majumbani. Lakini tunawashukuru sana Microsoft, hawa ni wataalamu wa mitandao na teknolojia, wameweza kuibua application mbalimbali ambazo zinaweza zikamsaidia mtoto, zikamsaidia mwanafunzi na mwalimu katika kujifunza na kufundisha. Ziko application mbalimbali, kwa mfano kuna podcast. Ukiingia kwenye simu yako ambayo ni simu janja au tunaita smartphone, au kupitia kwenye kompyuta, unaweza kwenda kwenye interface ya Google ukafungua ukasoma nini maana ya podcast. Ni application ambayo inaweza ikarekodi sauti na ukatumia kuweza kumfundishia mtu mwingine. Tunao pia Zoom. Zoom imeibuka hasa wakati wa ile tunasema ni mwanzo wa COVID. Wanafunzi na walimu wanaweza kuingia darasani wakatumia Zoom na kujifunza. Ziko vitu kama YouTube ambao pia ni channel ambao unaweza mwalimu au mwanafunzi na mzazi ukamsaidia mwanao kujifunza akiwa nyumbani, au sehemu yote anaweza kujifunza. Tunao pia mtandao wa mitandao mbalimbali ya jamii. Moja hapo ni Facebook, mtandao kama WhatsApp, mitandao kama Instagram na mitandao mingine kama Skype na vitu kama hivyo. Mitandao hiyo inaweza pia ikakusaidia wewe kurahisisha kujifunza na kumfundisha mwanao nyumbani, au mwanafunzi wewe mwenyewe ukaingia na kujifunza na vitu kama hivyo. Microsoft amesaidia hizi application ili wewe uweze kujifunza na sio lazima uende darasani ukakaa kama tulivyokaa tunapokaa madarasani kwenye physical sitting. Kwa hiyo ushauri wangu mkubwa ni natoa rai sana kwa wazazi kuwaweza kuwa control watoto wetu, kwa sababu watoto wakati mwingine ni wadadisi. They are very curious. Kuna wakati wanavuka mipaka, wanaingia maeneo ambayo hayatakiwi. Kwa hiyo tuitumie mitandao hii kwa usahihi, hasa katika eneo la elimu, zaidi ya kuingia kuangalia mambo ambayo sio sahihi, hasa picha chafu, picha za ngono, au kuanza kutumia mitandao ya kijamii kurusha taarifa mbaya, matusi na mambo kama hayo. Kwa hiyo tutumie mitandao ile kuhakikisha kwamba tunapata elimu bora ambayo inakwenda kutupeleka sisi katika karne ya 21 ambayo inamtaka mtoto, inamtaka kijana, inamtaka mwalimu awe katika muongo huo, au katika tunasema katika kipindi hicho cha muda huo wa digital technology. Itakusaidia wewe kuweza kuconnect au kulink na jamii mbalimbali duniani. Unaweza ukatumia mitandao hii kuweza kupata marafiki nchi mbalimbali duniani, ukapata walimu na watu kama hao, kuhakikisha kwamba unajifunza na kuweza pia kuvumbua tunasema teknolojia mbalimbali ambayo itakusaidia wewe pia kuweza kuconnect, sababu tunafikia baada ya kumaliza shule kuna watu wanakosa ajira, kuna watu wanakosa kazi, kuna watu unakaa nyumbani kwa sababu hatuna sehemu nyingine na ajira imekuwa sasa hivi ni tatizo. Kwa kutumia mitandao hii unaweza kufungua biashara, unaweza ukavumbua kitu cha kusaidia, na kisha kwamba hatuwezi kuacha tena nchi yetu kwenye kipindi hicho cha kutokuwa na ajira. Hivyo nikiwa kama mtaalamu ni waombe sana walimu wetu, wakati mwingine wanafunzi wanakuja na simu, lakini simu zile zinaweza pia tukazitumia vizuri darasani kwenye programs za kufundishia. Kufundishia masomo ya Kiingereza, kufundishia masomo ya hesabu, ziko application mbalimbali. Kwa hiyo tuwaguide kwa kuangalia wanazitumiaje badala ya wao kuachia na kutumia wenyewe. Vile vile wazazi, angalia nyumbani, tuna simu zetu. Usimwache mtoto akaingia, sababu wako wadadisi sana akaanza kuingia na kufanya vitu vingine tofauti. Akisha anaitumia kwenye sehemu husika. Mwisho kabisa niombe serikali inafanya kazi kubwa sana, lakini rai yangu ni kuongeza tija katika teknolojia ili tuwafanye watoto waweze kujifunza wao wenyewe. Tunaita ni competence based curriculum. Inamtaka mwanafunzi awe center of learning, awe ni center kujifunza, na mwalimu achukue sehemu ndogo sana katika kumelekeza au kumsimamia. Nishukuru sana. Naitwa Mahamba Sebastian, ni mtaalamu wa mambo ya teknolojia katika elimu. Asante.
Thank you very much for having that wonderful presentation from our specialist, Mr. Mahamba, who took us through what is called digital technology. I think you have learned something from our presenter. Now we are going direct to get presentation from schools, and here we are going to start with Eden Secondary School from Ilimela, Mwanza. They are going to bring us a very fantastic presentation of book reading. Please welcome. But before you start, introduce your team in a short words.
I'm Beatrice Masaru. I'm Barak.
I'm Godbless David.
My name is Teddy Onesmo, the today's presenter. I will be explaining about a literary work in the part of novels, a book known as Journey of Ali Hassan Mwinyi, as shown here. It's written in Kiswahili, but I will demonstrate it in English. It's written Mzee Safari ya Maisha Yangu Ruksa. In English, The Journey of Ali Hassan Mwinyi. This book elaborates much and very relative in our societies, whereby he started by explaining about the life in Zanzibar from the times of Sultan Said Said, in those times during the colonialism and adaptations, whereby people from Zanzibar adopted such kind of life. They found themselves having behaviors and characters as they adopted from the colonialist. Among the behaviors they adopted, it's tribalism and segregation, whereby they found themselves, Muslims cannot be in the Christian schools because they feared that when the Muslims enter in Christian school, they will change their reputations, their status, but also they will change their beliefs to different, whereby it was negative. So Ali Hassan Mwinyi started his life in Mkuranga at a certain village. So he lived there and was born on Friday, 8th of May 1925, where he was born by his father, Mr. Hassan Mwinyi, and his mom, Asha Mwinyi. So he grew up as a boy, but he was very kind because of the family. So he grew up and he was taken to Zanzibar so as to live there by his father, so as to gain knowledge according to Muslim and to become a good share in Akera. So he was taken there by his father, who loved him so much and wanted him to become someone in the world. At first he was given a name. So he was given names in two phases. The second name he was given, he was called Nzasa. The meaning of Nzasa, it demonstrates about geographical condition of a place. And also it means the spring water, which doesn't end. The name was given because his father wanted him to have a good life whereby no poverty can happen to him. Speaking about poverty, that a situation where his basic needs cannot be obtained, he didn't want that to happen to his father. So the boy grew up with that reputation. He thanks his father for giving him that name because it has become helpful till his old age. So he went there and started learning about Muslims, and he was taken with the help of one man known as Suwed, Mr. Suwed. So he grew up there and continued as a good boy. After Muslim life, he completed the study of Muslim. Then he went to another section in primary school. It was in the year of 1933, whereby he faced a lot of challenges. By the time he was going to school, as I've told you, that it was a time whereby other people in the society didn't accept it. They didn't recognize the Christians' churches, and they say that their students, their children will change in their beliefs. So those are the challenges he faced. But in God's plan, Ali Hassan Mwinyi reached the education in 1933, started primary school, but also in school met tribalism, whereby the English people and Arabic people and African people, they were segregated. Those are the challenges that he faced during his primary education. But he succeeded. He went along. Other challenges that he met when he was in primary school is that in the family of Mr. Swedi, there were children, but mostly were boys. But at those times, girls were the ones to perform houseworks, whereby boys reaching a certain age, they were not allowed to perform housework such as washing utensils, cleaning houses, and fetching water. But due to Ali Hassan Mwinyi and lack of ladies in the family of Mr. Swedi, he was supposed to perform such kind of works till reaching a certain age. So he started to perform such kind of works with the mother, but he says that he felt bad because a certain boy who was very young he was not given opportunity to perform such kind of works, though he reached a certain age and he grew up. So those are the challenges he faced. He thought that the woman was not fair to him. So those are the challenges in primary. But he went in middle school, he passed middle school, facing the same challenges, and secondary school. But reaching a succeeding moment is that he became a teacher in a university. So after becoming a teacher, he met also other problems and challenges whereby people at a particular area still offended and bonded children that they are not allowed to study. So he had to find strategies and ways whereby children could come to school. So after teaching from morning to evening moment, he went to the villages to collect children. He took the children until to school. Mr. Han, one person who was performing checkup in different schools, saw that, and he saw that the man was very lovely with the work he was doing. So he decided to uphold him, and he gave him a chance to study in European states, whereby he went in a certain university known as Durham. It's nearby Newcastle. So he got education there in those years, almost 1954. Then from there, he came back in Africa, in Zanzibar. It was almost 1962, whereby he came back and found that the world has changed. Every people in the school he was, they were gone because of lack of social services such as water. He felt bad. Then he went and still struggled. In 1964, it's when Union and Revolution occurred in Tanzania, whereby Mwalimu Nyerere was helpful to him. So in his life, chances occurred, whereby such chances that occurred it was that in 1970 he got a call from a state house, and he was supposed to be there in the state house, and it was a promotion call. He wondered and he felt happy. Then through that promotion, he reached a good point of being chosen to reach in Dar es Salaam for being a minister. So those are the chances that he got. In progression is that he reached a point of becoming a president in Zanzibar, but after there he became a president in Tanzania. Those were the best partitions and moments that he had. Through that, we see the success and challenges that he faced, but all in all, he struggled and became a very important person in his life. That was a journey life summarized in the book of Ali Hassan Mwinyi. I try to encourage everyone that through literary books we get a lot of experience, that they upgrade your mind, they widen your thinking capacity, and you become someone in the world. As Ali Hassan Mwinyi, right now we all read. I wish all of us will reach into this success. Thank you.
Thank you, presenter from Eden Secondary. You have really taught us and you have taken us through that book of Ali Hassan Mwinyi, but totally you have encouraged us on what we should do. Dear viewers and my audience, the guy has really encouraged that we should have or should go through different books for at least we can get different experiences. Now, that was presentation from Eden. Now we are going to get presentation from Mkolani Secondary School. Can you introduce yourself in very short words?
I'm Said Dominic.
I'm Shadrach Peter.
I'm Twahir Emmanuel.
I'm Anza Subeli.
There you can start.
We are here to introduce a certain topic known as COVID-19. We shall talk about it in deep. And firstly, I want to give a simple introduction about it. COVID-19 is a pandemic disease which was firstly discovered in China, in Wuhan City. The disease was firstly discovered as epidemic disease, but it became pandemic when it was spread globally. The disease seemed to be uncured because the scientists are now struggling to get the vaccination which will be perfect for the disease. And about what is the cause or which enzyme is spreading the disease? The disease is spread by the virus known as corona. With a simple history, a disease, it reached in Tanzania on March of 2020 with the evidence of 2 people. But still now, the World Health Organization have reported approximately 1 billions of people with COVID-19. That is a simple introduction about it, but we shall talk about the transmissions, the symptoms. First, we shall talk about the symptoms. After the symptoms, we shall talk about the transmissions. We shall talk about the preventions, and we will conclude by giving the advice.
I'm going to give you the symptoms which can help you to know that he or she is suffering from COVID-19. Symptom number 1 is influenza and sneezing frequently. The problem like that, which is caused by COVID-19, will occur frequently. I mean, time after time, you will sneeze. And another symptom is loss of appetite. This is the amount of problem caused by COVID-19, which is loss of appetite. Loss of appetite is when he or she is lost his common appetite of eating or drinking anything. Another symptom is high fever. High fever is the amount of problem that caused by COVID-19. Example of the situation like this is when he or she is feeling when it is hot, but he or she is feeling cold. Another symptom is tightening of lungs during coughing. Tightening of lungs during coughing is the problem that caused by COVID-19. When you are coughing, he or she will feel the pain in his or her lungs. Another symptom is diarrhea. Diarrhea, this is among of the symptoms which can help you to know that he or she is suffering from a COVID-19. So, after know that symptoms, you're supposed to call the number 199 for getting more instruction. So now let me welcome my fellow to give you more instruction.
Thank you. I'm here to talk about the transmissions of COVID-19. Firstly, you can transmit COVID-19 from one person to another through shaking hands with an infected person, because you never know who is infected. So you should never shake hands with an infected person. We should maybe greet far or touch with elbows without shaking hands with anybody. Secondly, through touching the places being touched by the affected person. You should never touch any places which are fluid, like taps and etc. We should use sanitizers, and we should never touch those kind of places. Thank you. I'm here. We'll make my colleague to talk about more.
Thank you. If you have to know the effects of COVID-19. The first effect is economic depression. For example, massive production disruption started in China has also affected China too, has also increased to low economy. The second effect is most of wealthy students have been affected by school closures. Especially girls might not be coming back at all because of adolescent pregnancy and child labor. The side effect is death. This may occur because of insufficient provision of oxygen to the lungs. Let me welcome my colleague to talk about the preventions.
Thank you. I'm here to talk about the prevention measures that a person can take so as to reduce the spreading of the disease. Firstly, a person should avoid touching his or her eyes and nose. Eyes and nose, since that the eyes and nose are the major ways that the virus can use to get into their body and start spreading and affecting it. Secondly, you should wash your hands regularly. Washing your hands regularly will help you to remove all the germs that may be found in your hands. By washing the hand, also the use of sanitizers would be very helpful to kill all the virus that may be found in your hands. Also, you should avoid going into different gatherings. Gatherings are the places that have lots of people, so you never know who you will meet or who you will be with in those gatherings. You may find only one person having COVID-19, but he or she can transmit it to all the other people surrounding him or her. Also, you should avoid unnecessary trips. The unnecessary trips planned for every day, you are supposed to cancel all the meaningless activities you perform every day. For example, maybe I should go somewhere to watch a football match. The activity that you can perform at home. So doing that will help you to reduce the chances of getting the COVID-19 virus. In conclusion of our topic, I would like to advise the government to provide massive education to the people found in the rural areas, since that they do not know the virus, the cause, symptoms, and other concepts concerning the COVID-19, this dangerous disease. Also, it should provide employment provide employment to many educated individuals like doctors and nurses. Also, I would like to thank the government thank the government on its effort to deal with the disease, by buying different vaccines for curing the patients and victims of the COVID-19 virus. Thank you so much.
And that was a wonderful presentation from Mkolani Secondary School from Yamagana District in Mwanza. Wonderful. They have taught us over what is called COVID-19. And of course, they have gone through it by showing us what to do as part of prevention. Dear viewer, that marks the end of today's program. That is IQ Inter-School Challenge. And let me give my special thanks to the organizing crew, that was Telta crew, and also the technical crew and the Star TV in all, or in general. Dear viewer, I'm also welcoming you to participate in this program by either sending us your request of participation through the numbers that are displayed on the screen. To mark or to end, you are with your beloved host. This was Davidson George. And let me ask you to stay safe for today. Enjoy other coming programs through this your beloved station, Star TV, and stay safe for now.